Hey guys, and welcome back to the HFC Super Nintendothon. We're on our second Pokemon game of the day, and is the fantastic, the wonderful Pokemon Dash. For this, we're going to be going through the regular GPs, just seeing how well I can do, because this game can go all over the place in terms of difficulty. But, Tom, who are we?
Yes.
Why are we here?
We are the HellfireCom Super Nintendothon crew, and we're here raising money for Child's Play. We had an initial goal of $4,000. We broke that in 3 days, so now whatever we get just goes straight to them and simply helps more kids to have a good time when they're staying for, elongated periods in hospital and whatnot. And basically what Child's Play do is exactly that. They use donations to provide kids stuck in hospital with toys and games to help ease their stay. This is a charity near and dear to us because, we're all about video games, and I would say, especially for Flame and I, we understand this type of thing in particular. And without going into details, the kids need this sort of thing, because being in hospital is scary at the best of times, and especially during a pandemic. You can imagine how maybe not even being able to hug their parents and whatnot due to social distancing requirements can just make everything much worse and the anxiety that much higher. So if you have anything to spare, there's still loads of marathon left. So little or big or small, get your donations in, and they all go to a good cause. We don't touch a penny of it, thanks to the handy-dandy donation widget set up. You can use the link in the title or the button below the window. Is that enough shilling?
Yep, that sounds good. We can go into the game. And this was a DS launch title, as I saw Tana say. This was actually developed by Umbrello, who are behind such wonderful classics as Hey You Pikachu and Pokemon Channel, the most beloved games in the series.
Yeah, we never got Hey You Pikachu in Britain, despite the fact it was advertised in Nintendo Official Magazine, or Official Nintendo Magazine, I forget what it was at the time, multiple times, because Pikachu couldn't recognise the many accents in Britain and whatnot, and would often get confused and try to launch a vicious, bloody coup against the people of Britain, and once even went after Queen Elizabeth. But of course, she is a legendary user, so she was having none of that, and thus it remained an American and Japanese game.
Yep, that's the canon development cycle. That's how it went down.
Some of that was true. It's mostly that there's just too many British accents for the microphone to be able to do its thing. I never played Pokemon Channel, but I do know it as the game that you needed to get Jirachi in Gen 3.
Yeah, it was. The thing with Channel is, I actually didn't mind Channel for what it was. It's just it wasn't much of a game. You were mainly there just for like the Peachy Brothers cartoon and whatnot they had in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And there was also a game that I don't think ever came out. It was like Meowth hosting a party or something. Do you remember that?
That was the finale of the game. Like, it was a tech demo, but they put it in like at the end, the last little bit of the Peachy Brothers story.
Oh, that's cool. I like when stuff like that actually makes its way into a proper retail copy.
Yeah. So yeah, the way this game controls, if you can't hear me tapping away, you just gotta keep on tapping forward on the touchscreen. Just be careful, because you don't want to do any damage to your DS. It can happen.
Yeah, it can. This is actually not the only DS game from Pokemon we'll be playing today. The final one, after Pokken Tournament Fighters Switch, which is coming up next, is Pokemon Typing Adventure. I can never forget its full title, it doesn't really matter. It is just basically typing of the dead with Pokemon and whatnot. And yeah, that's going to be fun. I've got my Bluetooth keyboard that came in the game. I've got a fresh set of batteries. And yeah, my Windows won't be as magnificently cropped as Flame's are, but he does things down to the most minute digit. You know what I mean? He's a guy of excellence when it comes to setup, so I can't match him.
You can't just say I'm kind of anal about that shit. People won't mind.
I was just dressing up in a socially acceptable manner.
Yeah, I've never been good at that part.
You see, Pikachu can run from goal to goal, but he can't run from his crimes.
Yeah, and this is the part that makes this hard, because you've got to find on the map that little section where it's showing you, and that can throw you off. Like, where is it? Where's that little nook? Christ. There, that looks like it. And that's the thing, with how many balloons you pop, if you pop them all, then Pikachu just gets like stunned as he lands. So you've got to be careful with that. And it's worse if you land on particular kind of terrain as well. Like if he lands in a forest full of trees, then he's going to get pretty screwed over.
I would assume the balloon Pikachu thing is a reference to, well, you know, balloon Pikachu from the old trading card games.
Flying Pikachu, yeah.
Yeah, the one that was in the original Pokemon Snap as well.
Yeah. There it is.
It's alright, you got it, Benny, you got it.
Just can't let people down. They want the pro-tier Pokemon Dash gameplay here, I know.
Oh, look, alright, you couldn't even get to Morty in your Pokemon Stadium 2 showcase. I don't think they mind.
True. I landed just on the side of a bush. Let's try that.
Although, in Flame's defense, I'm busting his balls here, but the RNG of Stadium 2 is incredibly slanted against the player. The computer is just amazing.
Yeah, there's that, and there's also the rental Pokemon had fucking dog shit teams. Even the Pokemon that are usually great, like, no, it's just they've got one good attack that never hits, or they've got like filler attacks.
Silverdude says, if you still own an original DS, if you put one of the GBA games into the GBA slot, you'll get courses based on your current party members. Tanner follows this up by saying, only if you've 100%ed the game.
I know that is a thing you can do, because I did it a few times.
He proceeds to say, and also the courses you get are the pixel art, and they are shit to play.
Yep, every single one of them is a complete mess of different terrain that makes no logical sense whatsoever.
Alright.
And there is a surf theme for Lapras that plays, even if you're surfing for like a second.
Hell yeah. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that one section of the World of Light, where you have to use a Lapras to get to the island.
That would imply I got more than like 5% into the World of Light.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I completely forgot that it was Tanner I did the playthrough with. Yeah. Tanner will know about that.
Come on. Okay, so I've got to land on sand now by the looks of it.
World of Light would have been Kino to me if it had just a few more different types of gameplay. I'm not even talking about like your Kirby 2D platformer stages. Maybe just like throw in some mini games and whatnot, like every few steps to liven up the experience.
Here you go, a little bit of the surf theme for all this time.
Da 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 da.
It's not that one.
It's iconic all the same, mate.
True.
We have a $10 donation from Pokemon fan Billy Boomers. Never heard of Pokemon Dash. Looks like no Sonic Dash, but at least it starts with Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, it sort of is.
If you guys are wondering what we're currently sitting at, $4,347.16 for Child's Play. I'm already planning our next charity marathon in my head, guys. If you have any specific topics you'd be interested in seeing us cover, feel free to suggest it here or on our marathon account. If I can just find the exact name of it here. HFC Marathons.
Yeah, don't mind me. Just distorting Pikachu's face.
There you go.
Right.
Can we unlock Tangle and Whisper in this, says Tay the Neon Neko.
It's time for a break already. No, I'm good, thanks. So that was the green cup. We're on to the white cup.
Nice. Capcom might be a bit too limited. I do have an idea of what I'd like to do next. You'll just have to wait and see. The game said go outside. Well, yeah, the thing about the DS is it's not a home console. I can take the DS with me, so you're kind of sending mixed messages there, game.
Oh, I thought it was that one. Oh yeah, it is that one. It just weren't glowing for some reason.
Meowth, that's Flight. Apparently the OST is pretty good. I will put it on because I've got Gen 4's soundtrack on right now.
Yeah, go on, listen to it. It's actually, it is pretty good. It's not the most memorable themes out there, but it's pretty good for a racing game.
The full music OST is like 19 minutes 22 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Got a bit of a techno synth beat to it.
A little bit, yeah.
I've definitely seen worse games that use like gimmicks and whatnot.
Yeah, well, I do like this on the whole, though. I was memeing about it a little bit on the intro, but it's okay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially given it was a launch game and whatnot. What's that? Oh, there we go. No, is that it? Yeah, that's it. It's when you're in the air that it becomes a bit difficult to try and find your bearings. There we go, second.
Nice. Meowth, you're crap.
I'll roll with it.
Yeah, well, you're a normal type, so fuck off. Bulbasaur with 0 points.
No one picks Bulbasaur in this game either.
It's kind of sad, honestly.
I mean, because you have to play as Pikachu, he's the only playable character.
Tanner's right, you should be playing this with your tongue, really.
I'm not going to do that. I like Pikachu, but not in that way.
Yeah, Munchlax was in second, but Munchlax is deceptively fast.
Oh, I've got to go over it. Okay. I forgot that was a thing that can happen. No, I've got to go around the other side. Okay, message understood.
Tanner asks, "Hey Flame, what's your opinion about the fact that they nearly redesigned Pikachu in the West to have big boobs?" And I'm going to answer this for you. Watch our upcoming playthrough of the Isle of Armor DLC for Pokemon Sword.
Okay, but the too long didn't work. That's kind of hot.
Anyone want to swap out? And I'll just go do something else.
You might have swapped sleeps already.
See you, Eric. Have a good one.
I didn't scare someone away, did I?
Oh no, he was joking. Oh, I got foiled again. Also, why is Diglett a ground Pokemon, the one giving you balloons?
Don't know. I guess you can just sort of hide under there.
Okay. You are joining me for the Pokemon typing adventure, aren't you?
I am indeed, yeah.
Good stuff, good stuff. I must remember to turn you down in the volume.
Yep. Looks like we did try to fix up the VOD from Jet Race. It sounds better than it did on stream, so don't worry about that at least, guys.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of you complained that Flame was too loud, because he definitely was before we turned the VOD down.
Yeah.
Aim and dive to your destination.
Why would you put it there?
Because they want to fuck with you. It's on Hot Island.
Just go down like that.
A bit of an upcoming preview for Pilot Wings 64 a little bit.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, today is a Pokemon day, but tomorrow is pretty special. Actually, let me scroll down here. Actually, tomorrow is Variety Day. Star Fox Assault, Tetris 99, ARMS, WarioWare Gold, and Yoshi's Safari. I'm aware Pilot Wings is good. Oh, God, I hope they do N64 on Switch Online. I've always wanted to play Pilot Wings 64.
Yeah, I hope they do, but I'm also, you know, it's Nintendo, I'm not too optimistic.
You got Assault working perfectly and everything, Spa? I would assume so. Doesn't strike me as a game that's that hard to run.
It's a GameCube game, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so where do I go? There must be like... Oh, I've got to go to the Lapras, I get it. Gotta use me brain.
Yeah, oh man, having the original Paper Mario would be amazing.
Yeah, that's like, I know that one's on Wii U, like, they need to put GameCube stuff on. Like, because that's the, like, generation stuff that you just can't get on anything you're likely to have these days.
Yep, I'm telling you, man, it's called Nintendo Switch Online for a reason, and you're probably not going to be able to transfer your games to the next console.
Yeah, because Nintendo gone to Nintendo. There we go.
Yeah, just have a quick playthrough, Spy. It shouldn't take more than a few hours. You can just have this on in the background while you play if you want. I'm starting to hear the more frantic tapping now, and it's making me anxious.
Don't worry, it's making me anxious too.
Yeah, Nintendo desperately wants you to forget about the first 3 Paper Marios. But especially the first 2.
Where's Lapras? Where is he? Maybe he's on the other side. I don't know, I'm lost. Oh, he's down there, that's why.
Oh, they're called Mario Story in Japan in the first 3 games, and the rest are called Paper Mario. That's probably why they literally just made it paper, so...
Yeah. Round this one. That was a whole screen full of trees.
Oh boy. Origami King is getting decent reviews, but it's still saying stuff like the RPG stuff is superfluous and gets boring a few hours in.
Yeah.
What game is next? Well, after Pokemon Dash is Pokken Tournament for the Switch. And then after that, we have Pokemon Typing Adventure for the DS.
Yep.
Would that fall under licensed games? Gold, JoJo Heritage for the Future, and Astro Boy.
We did Heritage for Future during the Sony-thon, I believe.
I think we did. No reason you couldn't perhaps run the other JoJo game.
I think we did that one too. There's Eyes of Heaven that hasn't been done yet.
It hasn't, no.
Where is...
So that might be an idea.
Guys, I'm a little bit lost here.
Hey, you're Pikachu flying. You're not meant to be flying.
I know, but it's down. Maybe down next to a road here.
Dude, you're being beaten by a Munchlax here.
I know, but Munchlax is good at this, so it's up toward the top left. I got it. There we go.
Oh yeah, we could definitely get some Metabots in for licensed games and whatnot. Oh, I think I have Metabots for Kusho. That's the GBA game. That's like a 2D fire, right?
I haven't got a clue.
I'm talking to the chat, Flem.
I'm aware of that, but I thought I'd inject absolutely nothing to the conversation myself.
Okay. Well, no, there was a Metabots Metabee and Rakusho versions. Oh, you mean the mainline game? Okay, because they actually just announced a new one for Switch, I believe. Oh, it's a compilation. Nice. Tell you what compilation I want. It's a Battle Network compilation.
Yeah, but
Because Helldragon and I did 6 for the HFC channel, and I love that. That was a great game. So I'd love to play the first 5. Even if I played what is considered the best one in the series, I'd like to play the rest.
I'm surprised I haven't just put that on the Switch or something, honestly.
Who knows? Maybe it's coming.
Yeah, maybe.
Next year is the BN 20th anniversary, and they are looking for partners for it, says Tanner.
I'm just going to open my window because it's got pretty hot in here.
That's fine, mate. It's intense, is Pokemon Dash. Well, it wouldn't be an anime marathon, it would be a licensed games marathon, and the more I talk about this, the more I'm liking the idea. I have a few licensed games that I'd like to show off.
Okay, I got the fan on as well. I had to unplug that to get the N64 set up, but I can have it on now.
Hey, I like how you're thinking, Tanner. Look at him, with his little trophy and whatnot.
I would like to point out that I got lost for like a straight minute in that last race and yet still won.
No.
Like, won that particular race, not just the cup. I'm not taking a break. I've only played 2 cups.
Oh, I get it. Red, blue, yellow, and green, and then white for the most recent generation. Back to the Future Telltale? Maybe.
think Telltale are a little bit dead at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like they came back somehow.
Like, I think for the projects they had ongoing, they got a load of freelancers in to finish, but I think their, like, actual staffing as they were are kind of gone.
Let's have a look here. This is what Wikipedia is for. LCG Entertainment Inc. doing business as Telltale Games announced in August 2009 they would be bringing the old Telltale Games titles back. So yeah, it's still going as a different company.
Yeah, alright. Well,
I don't know if that's just publishing though.
Yeah, I mean, given how they kind of laid everyone off, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to update the tile.
Come on!
Well, Spa was on last.
Let's just go this way.
There we go. It's done.
Nice.
I did all the advertisements this morning and every day thus far, so don't start giving me shit. Oh, I'm so irate over little things.
I mean, that's good really, because if you're mad about little things, it means you've got nothing big to be mad about.
That's true. That's perfectly true, mate. Davis is like, we can change it, but it's better if Tom does it.
Meowth beat me. Could get
Meow,
revenge.
that's right. I'm glad I set up a dedicated Twitter for the marathon this year.
Yeah, it means that people can keep track of the marathon without paying attention to our bollocks.
Show of hands, guys. What is the best Gen 3 starter? And I'm not going to say my pick, just so it won't influence you.
I know what mine is.
Oh, we got a Trico, we got a Mudkip, Trico, Blaziken. Well, you were close, Spa. Tanner says Mudkip unevolved, Sceptile evolved.
Yeah. Sceptile's my favourite.
Goldstorm says Gen 3 is the only generation where every starter is legit amazing. I don't know. I think 1 is pretty good as well.
Gen 1's pretty good, but like Charizard is so cool that I'm not gonna pick the others. It's
Yeah.
one of them kind of deals, really.
Let me go through these, Flame, and you can give me your opinions and whatnot. Not going onto that page because it's not quiet, or it's not secure, as it were.
I am
Let's see.
lost.
Kanto, we have Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle.
Charmander.
Okay, Charmander for me as well. Gen 2, we have Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile.
I'd say Cyndaquil, but I like Totodile too.
Okay, yeah, I would say Cyndaquil for me. He's not the best fire Pokemon ever, but I just like the guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to say Mudkip for Gen 3.
Trico for me.
Yep, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Torchic for me. Gen 4, honestly, all these 3 are decent as well. Maybe even more so than Gens 1 and 3.
I like Piplup best. Piplup's great.
Yeah, Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. If I had to choose, I'd probably go with Turtwig now. But Chimchar is cool as Infernape. It was just the whole stigma of fire and fighting again, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, all those great choices. Gen 5s are probably the weakest in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember picking Tepig just because I really weren't that big on any of them.
Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I'm with Tepig. Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott. I like Oshawott. I would have like made Ember Fire Dark and Samurott water fighting. Why isn't it water fighting?
I don't know, that would work out a lot better. Like, I like Oshawott unevolved, but I'm just not that big on Samurott's design.
Yeah, I understand, mate. Right, Gen 6, Chespin, Fennekin, Froakie.
Again, I like all of them, but I would say Froakie's best overall because Greninja's so cool.
Chestnut, I'm not a fan of, and Delphox is a bit of a letdown, even if it did break the firefighting streak. So, yeah. Gen 6, I kind of like all of these, even if Popplio is my least favourite of those. Like, Decidueye and Incineroar are both great.
Gen 7. Yeah. I like them. I would say the Incineroar is my favourite, but they're all solid.
So yeah, Blaine. And finally, Galar in Gen 8, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble.
Grookey's mainly because of his evolution. I love Rillaboom.
Oh yeah.
Cinderace is a good Pokemon in game. I'm just not really that big on his design.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Scorbunny is continuing the fire, Chinese zodiac thing. So hopefully we'll get a fire snake next time. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I would say out of all those, Grookey is the best Pokemon because it has the best evolutions, a really good move pool, and it can take a hit, which is good.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like Rillaboom to be in Smash. I just said it. Because we had Charizard, then we had Greninja, so we need a grass one to complete the trio.
Yeah.
He's tapping the DS, I swear.
It's not that kind of stream, guys, don't worry.
Yeah, Flame's going to open his own OnlyFans, but because it's Flame, it's going to be rebranded as Lonely Fans.
I think you're implying something about me that I'm not fond of.
Just play your Pokemon game, mate.
I think Meowth might have me this cup.
Well, you're just going to have to do better in this one.
We'll see.
Alright, I ran out of music. Shit.
Just restart the playlist, I guess.
I'll put Gen 4 back on.
Yeah, that works. Gen 4 soundtrack is actually really bloody good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Probably the best part of the generation, honestly.
Yeah, I replayed Platinum not that long ago. It's okay, but I think the problems that you have with Diamond Pearl are still sort of there. You know, like it can't fix everything. It fixes a fair bit of the pacing, but a lot of it is still a bit sort of packed.
Now, is this game like Mario Kart in the sense that sometimes you just get a rival who will always be near you in these races?
Meowth usually wins. Like, that's, through all my practice runs and whatnot, it's always been Meowth who's like the harder one to beat.
I like Hoenn as a region a lot, actually, especially the diving, because it gives like a second layer to the place.
I like just Hoenn in general. I like Gen 3. I like Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as well. Some balloons would be nice.
There's a post on my TL talking about how Unleashed is art, and I'm just going to go ahead and retweet that because goddamn, what a pretty looking game.
Yep.
Granted, they had to put it at 15 frames a second to get it to run, but gosh darn.
It's cinematic art. Jirachi Mountain. I could swear there was a Jirachi place in the last track as well.
Yeah, there was a little island.
Yeah, there's a lot of reused assets, but yeah, I can live with it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but I did announce that because we were doing so well, there would be a separate single day charity thing on my birthday, raising money for Child's Play. I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke. I don't know what game it's going to be right now, but we are taking suggestions and whatnot. So if you go to my ntom64_LYFE account, I'm pretty sure you can find the post somewhere. Well, the thing with the Sonic games not looking as good as Unleashed, it's not really down to anything more than the lighting, really. Unleashed has amazing lighting.
Yeah, just the integration of the lighting with the world is what does it.
Yeah, I'm doing a poll. I'm just waiting to see what people suggest so I can put particular ones on a poll. It's a shortlist.
Where's this then? Okay. Gotta use my Lapras strats.
I love Pikachu just hurtling towards the earth.
Yeah, that happens.
Meowth, why do we dash? Suggest a mainline Pokemon game for me to Nuzlocke for charity. Is what I was talking about, though. Pikachu be like, where we be dropping, boys?
Oh god.
That's a good one. There is Rich.
Yep, there's Pikachu passed out.
Surprised he's not fucking dead, mate. Leave him alone.
But I have a race to win.
Flame, if you want to rise in the balloons faster, just scream into the microphone.
I'm not doing that.
That's fine, that's okay. Why not my favourite? Because I want you guys to have some say in it. Let's make some fun.
Cool. Diamond it is.
If you want Diamond, you can just vote for Diamond in the poll. It's up to you.
Where is this island? Oh, fuck it. Let's get another look at the thing. Oh. There we go. I want to point out them frame drops for the game, not the stream.
Okay.
Second place. Oh well.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Move on.
Sorry, I got to pull Pikachu's cheeks apart first.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Why is this a feature?
Why is it a feature in Mario 64? Why is it a feature in anything?
Well, it made sense in Mario 64 because it was the first 3D platformer, so to speak.
So the first thing you do with when you get some new technology is use it to pull someone's head open.
Yeah, when the DS came along and we had that AR shit, like I nearly smashed through my top counter, like trying to get the treasure inside, but there was nothing there.
That sounds like a you thing, honestly.
That didn't happen. I just thought it would be funny to say.
Yeah, sure.
Let me know when we're on the last cut, mate, and I'll tell Tan to stop setting up.
Yeah, okay, I've just started the penultimate one now, so it's one more after this.
You got it, mate. Well, Sonic the Hedgehog account's made a cake meme.
Of course it has.
5 years late to it, but how about you announce some fucking games?
The people who run the account are the ones making games to announce.
Yeah, but they're the ones who directly report to the higher-ups, so...
Yeah, but if the higher-ups are being the Sega higher-ups, then there's not much they can do about that.
God, what does that company even do with Sonic nowadays? I can't make heads or tails of it. Yeah, there has been nothing console Sonic related since 2007. Maybe Sonic Racing, if you want to count that.
I mean, it's technically a use of the brand. That's the straws we're grasping at now.
Well, Team Sonic Racing is fine. I don't think it's as good as Transform, but it's a fun game.
Yeah. Okay, need this lapis.
Heads or tails was not a pun, alright? Mania 2 with hand-drawn sprites. Are you off your fucking rocker, Gold?
Yeah, people would want that too much. You can't have that. Come on, I landed on the thing. Let me have that one. If I'd realised there were bushes down there earlier, I would have won that. I don't think we have a way to capture Pokemon CAF footage, have we? I think it's purely on the touchscreen.
Pokemon what, sorry?
CAF, the new one.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see if I can use the Joy-Cons, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I think all the gameplay I've seen of it looks like a touchscreen sort of thing.
I treated myself to a Sayonara Wild Hearts. Got to get ready for Memory of Melody. Oh look, my things are drifting. That's nice.
Oh, lovely.
Played this game by touching the screen.
Yeah.
Well, so look at that then.
Hey, let's just run across lava.
Why not?
This is on the rocks, I can't speed me descent up. Oh, actually, there's a little patch of grass there. Neat.
There you go. Torchic's like, finally, my time has come.
Yeah. Where are these balloons?
I think Tanner might want to intentionally keep the English voice acting in Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's like that.
You kind of have to be fair. It's something special.
It's the absolute worst. Oh, landing on rocks hurts Pikachu's feetsies.
Yeah. Even though he lands stomach first.
Meow. That's right. Yeah, let's have a race around an active volcano. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's perfectly safe. I want to Glacier Island.
Be careful not to fall off.
But if falling off is a legitimate strategy.
Didn't see this one coming.
Need all that press. Yeah, this music's pretty good.
So I was just watching a cat and a rat hanging out with each other.
Understandable.
Well, it's basically what's happening in Dash anyway, so...
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, Flame wanted to bring a little something niche to the marathon, hence Dash.
Yeah. And I do just genuinely like this game, so you know.
Hey, there you go, mate. Yeah, we need more spin-offs for consoles. Now it's all on like mobile and whatnot.
Oh, that's where the money is, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sand Island.
Is it an island made of sand?
Yeah.
Cool.
I wouldn't mind another Pokemon pinball.
Yeah, sorry. Zoned out there for a second. Pinball would be cool, yeah. A Pokemon Dash race. Nah, I'm good.
Pokemon Dash is in itself a race.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have some more races in the next marathon though, I think.
Yeah, Odyssey was great.
Glad we opened with that.
Yeah, it kind of set the mood right, didn't it? Got a bit of energy off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, Metroid has pinball and apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah, I never played that one. The one that I played was the Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon pinball, which is pretty solid.
I had the original, I think.
I think I played that. I don't know if I have my own copy of it or not.
It has its own, the pack is actually a Rumble pack as well.
Yeah. In your own time, Pikachu, it's fine.
Hey you, Pikachu. Get the lead out already. Zelda Pinball would be cool, and I think there's like a lot of mileage there. I just imagine you have a seasons one, or an ages table, and like, if you fall down, you don't like lose a ball, it just goes to Subrosia. But if you fail there, that's where you lose a ball. So it's kind of like a layered table.
Yeah.
The flippers are master swords, exactly. What will be the ball for Zelda Pinball?
Link code up in the ball. Come on.
Yeah, sure, why not?
That's stupid enough to work.
Well, you know, he's got the Triforce of Courage, so... Link, you must traverse this dangerous land, but do it in this ball. A Goron would work. Are we just like brainstorming Zelda Pinball here? Because I actually want to play this.
I've barely played any Zelda games, if you can't tell.
You should, man, they're good.
Yeah, I just never got around to it.
Well, that level of dedication is why Meowth is beating you here.
I'm well aware of that.
Pallet Island. Interesting.
Yeah. There's a volcano here, by the way.
I know. It would be funny to have Link as the pinball though, because he'd always be, yeah, like someone says in the chat, he'd always be screaming. Even when you win.
My god, look at this really shitty volcanic ash effect they got going, it's great.
Oh, bloody hell. What race is this in this cut, mate?
I have last or second to last, I think.
Okay. Sekiro on Stadia sounds fucking miserable.
Anything on Stadia sounds miserable.
No, but can you imagine an action game? Like, especially a Souls-esque type one.
Yeah.
Tanner says he's standing by.
Ah, cool. Hand me right, old chick, fuck you.
Yeah, Stadia is Google's attempt at streaming. It's an online-only console.
It's Google's tax write-off, let's be frank here.
Bomberman R Online is Stadia first, it'll be on consoles and PC later. That's cool.
Yeah.
I was actually a big fan of Bomberman 64's multiplayer.
I don't think I've ever played that.
Well, words. Harmonix is developing something for Stadia, a rhythm game.
Why?
Jesus.
Makes me wonder how much funding Google's throwing at them, because that's the only way I could see it's working if Google were like flipping, like, you know, doubling their entire company's income or something.
Yeah, it makes me want to fucking choke. Apple Arcade had a few games. There was that third Steven Universe one, Unleash the Light. Forget what else, honestly. Trying to be like when your mom calls your aunt and breaks your perfect combo. Yeah, try doing Through the Fire and the Flames on Stadia. Actually, that's a bad example, because I couldn't even do it on a regular console.
Unless they're using that predictive gameplay thing and it beats it for you.
I'll go one further. They can't even do Fire and the Flames live can Dragon Force, so...
Well, true. Well, they got better at it these days, but, you know.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
we're on
Tanner,
yeah.
you can start setting up now, mate.
Last cup.
Pokken Tournament DX. It's the Switch one. Still a bit salty that Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are not in. You know.
Yeah, is it on top?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, but he's the coolest one.
He literally uses capoeira.
Yeah.
That was his fucking Japanese name, for God's sake. Hey, Flame.
Yeah.
Do you know what Umbreon's Japanese name is?
I do remember it coming off a little bit insensitive when translated.
Okay, we'll leave it at there.
Yeah.
No commissions for ReZero so far as I'm aware, Gold.
I swear I remember ripping that for you at some point. Was that not one, like, didn't you do the opening 2 episodes?
Let's have a look. Got my list right here. 0. Oh, we do have more. Yeah, cool. We have at least a couple more coming up. Once August hits, Neo and I are going to be recording stuff in a big way, so look out for that. I'm also going to stick to just one playthrough, which will most likely be Xenoblade Chronicles, just so I can focus more on the Patreon side of things.
Yeah, just get ahead on that, and then when you caught up, you can start getting a bit more creative.
Yeah.
Creative in Let's Play terms.
Yeah, yeah. I have to agree, Gold, the janky style of Dash is endearing.
It is, yeah. Like, it kind of goes with what it is, you know? It probably does its thing best out of the Umbrello games, at least.
God, these Disney ads where it's like, I can't wait for you to come back, and they're wearing masks and whatnot, just make me fucking sick.
Oh god. If you don't know, Disney will go out of business, won't they? You know.
Maybe they should.
I mean, I agree, but
Like, give the Star Wars thing back to George Lucas. Just get the ad ready for when you're done.
yeah.
Yes, I'm aware some people are part of the Disney cult. Now, I like Disney, don't get me wrong, but I like the characters and the content, not so much the people involved. It's like I say, love Mickey Mouse as a character, especially in Kingdom Hearts and whatnot. Outside of that, Disney, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the fictional character's fault that the people running the organization do some really underhanded shit. We just got to a very run, happy theme in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl soundtrack. This sounds like it would fit here.
Oh, right. Should have gone to the middle first, really, but oh well. I'll make this work.
Oh, it was the spotted cycling theme.
Oh, right.
Like, when do you get spotted during cycling?
Yeah. Oh, hey, I won.
Nice. It's been a while.
It kind of has.
Maybe it's meant to be a Pokeathlon thing? I'm not sure. Did this come out before or after that?
What's that, sorry?
Pokeathlon. People are saying this might be a reference to it or whatever. I'm not sure which order the games came out in.
This was Gen 3, so...
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was when they were... Like, the only reason Snorlax is here was just like as an early preview thing.
Munchlax, you mean, yeah.
Yeah, Munchlax.
Pokédash was a DS launch title. Yeah, that's my bad. There's a lot of like Pokemon minigames like in the mainline games I never got around to trying, especially in the era of like Diamond and Pearl and Black and White.
Yeah, like, the main one I remember playing out of the spin-offs was probably Ranger, because like that's actually pretty fun, even if it is another one that murders your touchscreen. Because the way that controls is that you got to capture the Pokemon by drawing circles around them on the touchscreen, and when they start getting quite aggressive, then yeah, you're drawing a lot of circles on your touchscreen.
Yeah. Let's see, what games came out in Generation 5? I would like a list of stuff, please. Let's have a look. We got, obviously, Black, White, and Black 2 and White 2. Other games include Pokemon Conquest, Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure, which will be the final game today. Poke Park 2 Wonders Beyond. I've done a blind stream of that years ago with Helldragon. That's on the channel now. Pokedex 3D, Pokedex 3D Pro, Pokedex for iOS, Pokemon Dream Radar, Pokemon Rumble Blast, Pokemon Rumble U, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, Pokemon Say Tap, Pokemon Tretter, and Pokemon Tretter Lab. So you got this.
Just trying to hold this first.
Now I'm interested in seeing what spin-offs came out in Gen 4.
I can't remember that many, honestly.
Let's have a look. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's see. Pokemon Battle Revolution, Pokemon Ranch, 3 Mystery Dungeon games, Explorers of Time, Darkness in the Sky. Other games include Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia, and Guardian Signs, Pokepark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure, Trading Card Game Online, Intellectual Trading Drill, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Letter and Number Intelligence Game, Pokemon Down and Pearl, search for Pokemon and adventure in the maze.
Okay.
Yeah. And what else we got here? Gen 3. Gen 3 was good for Pokemon, I think.
Yeah, like it's when they were at their most experimental, I feel. Which they don't really get nowadays because they just rush along the cycle of the main games.
Right, we had Colosseum, obviously. We've got a full playthrough of that on the channel with Flame, Richie, and myself. Pokemon Box Ruby and Sapphire, XD Gale of Darkness, and there were 16 spin-off games based on Generation 3.
Oh, God.
Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire, Pokemon Channel, Pokemon Dash that we're playing here, Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Troze, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team that they recently remade for the Switch as a single game. Pokemon Advanced Generation, I've begun Hiragana and Katakana. It's probably a learning game for Japanese.
Yeah.
Pokemon Advanced Generation, Pico for Everyone Pokemon Loud Battle, Pokemon Advanced Generation, Pokemon Number Battle, Pokemon Team Turbo, Pokemon Masters Arena, Pokemon Team Rocket Blastoff, Pokemon Pokeball Launcher, Pokemon Seek and Find, and Pokemate.
I'm imagining a lot of them are Japan only.
Yeah. Let's see what spin-offs we got for Gen 8.
Fucking nothing.
Fuck all. So far.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's barely anything here. Pokemon Generation 8 is the first generation to not have its main paired releases compatible with the entirety of the Pokemon species and moves existing of its release, to introduce fossil Pokemon that are genderless, cannot breed, and are not rock-type. Unlike other fossil Pokemon, they can be restored using 2 different fossils, to not introduce a normal flying-type Pokemon, to introduce a non-legendary pure flying-type Pokemon, to not introduce a Pokemon with flying as its secondary type, to introduce a gym leader specializing in dark-type Pokemon, to not introduce any dual-types of all forms of start Pokemon since Generation 2, to lower the base stat total of a pre-existing Pokemon, where Pokemon can no longer lose access to moves by evolving, to put old Pokemon in new egg groups, to have paid DLC for its main paired releases, to have no Pokemon that appear in anime before its start, to introduce new members to an existing trio, the Regis, to introduce no new mythical Pokemon at the time of its debut. Generation 8 is also the first even number generation to not introduce a new evolution. That one hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was time for like a Steel Eevee, honestly.
It could be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, I think they could have at least made the starters dual type. I wanted Fire Electric so bad.
That'd kind of break the chain a little bit, I guess. Although they've done that before with Gen 4, so...
Not if you make it water and ground.
Yeah, true.
No, I think a fighting Eevee would just have a really strong tail.
Probably.
Like that dude in My Hero, who like is part kangaroo, fights with his tail.
Yeah, never watched that.
It's fine, mate. Is this the final race?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright.
Just gotta find out where the fuck I'm going.
To victory, hopefully.
No, it seems like Meowth's going there. I'm lost. I've got to find either balloons or a Lapras. There's balloons up here. Let's just go this way, I guess.
Yeah, Eevee, but it's a bonnet from Xenoblade. There you go. Whew. I hope my voice isn't starting to give up. It's feeling a bit croaky.
I know, mine sure is.
Well, you got up right now, mate, so don't you worry about that. Is Pikachu okay? Pikachu is dead.
So to answer your question, no.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, you just gotta line it up perfectly.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Look at Tanner with all his Pokemon emotes and whatnot. All the sight of this raw surging magma makes me wonder why the hell I should care.
Thought I could get to them balloons there, but apparently not.
You do not deserve such balloons. I've run out of commentary for Pokemon Dash, I apologize.
Keep going down, I guess.
It's alright, I've had the CPU's just as lost as you are.
Feels that way. For the Pokeball. There it is. Third on the last race, whatever.
Yeah. You got it, mate, you got it.
Let's just get to the results screen. Still came first in the cup overall, god damn.
Nice, good on you, mate, good on you.
Right. Well, there we go. Is Tanner ready to take over with Pokemon?
Pretty much, right.
Okay, well guys, thank you very much for watching Pokemon Dash, and Tanner will be up very shortly.
See ya.